Hey mortgage brokers and officers, welcome back to the new video. So guys, if you are running ad campaign yourself to generate mortgage leads, maybe from Facebook or even from Google Ads, and if you are not able to convert those leads into closed deals for your mortgage business, in today's video I'm going to share with you exactly on how you can implement a AI based simple solution inside your business which can actually 2x to 3x your response rate with your prospects and get you more appointments, more application, and even more close deal with your existing Facebook ad or even Google ad campaigns. So over here I have taken an example of two different loan officers. The one right now I call as a dummy loan officer, and second over here I have right now is a successful or a smart loan officer. So I'm going to share exactly with you guys, share exactly over here what are the systems or the steps one have that the other don't really have, which makes them much more profitable and much more highest ROI possible with their ad campaign, and the same thing that you can do as well inside your business. Now if you see over here, both loan officer exactly have the same kind of ad campaign, which means they're running the same ad on Facebook, because right now these days generating leads is not really hard. You can learn pretty quickly on YouTube or even with my videos on how to run the ad for mortgage business and get leads yourself. But the tough part comes where you have to convert those leads into appointments or application and even more into closed deals. What can you build inside your business? That exactly what I'm going to share in today's video. Okay, so as you can see right now, both of the loan officers right now are getting qualified mortgage leads, right? Which means they are running the campaign themselves, or they might have an agency, which help them right now, and they are getting leads in their business right now, which is a qualified mortgage leads for themselves via running ad campaign on maybe instant form or probably having a simple landing page, where they get the leads information. Now what happens after they get leads, right? Now see, speed is everything. Speed is everything when it comes down to converting mortgage deals or even any kind of leads, from journal. Because see, if you get leads from your referrals, from your partnerships, or from your people that you actually have worked with, closing them is relatively much simpler. I won't say easier again, because it can be tough to close those leads as well, but it is relatively very simple to close those leads as compared to the internet leads, because these people are filling out the same form, same landing page in different platforms. They see the ad campaign, so you have to make sure the speed to get the lead or to have the conversation should be at least high and same time effective as well. Because if it is not relatively very the speed to contact the lead, you just have lost your lead to your competition. And 80% of the time, loan officers don't really have a system where they can kind of reach out to these prospects at a very speed time given, and at the same time effectively as well. So this loan officer over here, where who doesn't really know exactly what to do and how things work, he don't really have any kind of follow-up system, which means there is no call, there is no SMS, there is no email follow-up, there is nothing as a nurturing of lead, which means at the end of the day, his ad budget right now is going to complete waste. So he get the leads, he might get an appointment here and there, people saying yes to have appointment, but nothing more or less. But on the other side, the guy right now who is doing 3 to 4 deals closed per month, he's exactly having this complete system which helps him to convert more people into appointments and further into application, and even close deals. First of all, he waits for first 5 minutes, and then he have built an AI agent which call the lead for himself and convert those leads into either appointment or a follow-up call. Now the fun part of having an AI agent right now built inside your business is that it can take over 80% of the job, which means whatever job you have of a repeatable task, you can replace it or just add them inside your business with your existing team member. So it actually helps them not to replace them as well, but actually call the leads effectively every single time, qualify them, pre-screen them, and convert them into appointments for your business. That's how effective it is. So if you can just simply place an AI agent in your business which can call the leads in the first 5 minutes once they have filled out the landing page. So suppose, for example, right now, if you have an ad going on from Facebook or Google right now, okay, and you have somebody filling out your survey form, like they have given the information, their name, phone number, email address, zip code, mortgage balance, whatever they need exactly to be placed inside their ad campaign. It can be purchase, refinance, reverse mortgage, whatever you have, okay. What happens after that? You might call the leads yourself, or you might have a team to call the leads yourself, or you might actually have a simple SMS follow-up campaign going on, which is effectively, because people might see, they might not, so you always have a chance to contemplate between those kind of follow-up system. But what if you have a dedicated team member inside the business which call the leads in the first 5 minutes? Never missed out. In the first 5 minutes they have to call the leads. How amazing is that? The same thing is being done today with an AI agent which call the lead in the first 5 minutes, and the whole job of an AI agent right now is to call them and make a conversation with the prospect, qualify them, and if they are qualified with your program, like your loan program, they will set the appointments in a calendar depending on whatever time works best for you, and depending on your available time as well in the calendar. That's how amazing it is. Once it is happening, from there you will be having another AI agent basically, which again call the leads to make sure they show up on the same time. Because getting the prospects showing up on the call is again another big deal, because if you have been running ad campaign yourself and if you have been seeing leads booking appointment, you might see a low success rate right now with the prospects showing up. So what happens again if you have a team member which kind of call the leads before the first 24 hours or 12 hours or maybe 5 hours, and just to remind the prospect about the appointment, just look at your show up rate. These two agents can transform the business completely you have and get you more results and get more successful results basically, for your business. Now, that's exactly what you can do basically with the system. Now, having the system basically, which means that you have a team member which is assigned for two jobs. First, to call the leads in the first 5 minutes, pre-screen them and book the appointments, and second is to have other team member which kind of call the leads for the appointment time and date, and make sure they are showing up on the call itself. And again, the rest of the thing is on your hand, how you close them application, and of course how you help them. But getting these leads converting into actual pipeline appointment or showing them on the phone call gives a great way to just transform your business into a whole new level. So why not use that? Okay, so the same thing has been done over here with the system. Now if you want to go much more advanced, you can also be adding the same agents to call the leads for yourself and get them to join a community or a Facebook group, probably or probably a school group as well, where you can actually put down daily content inside the group and own the audience. Because see, many times what happens that right now, if you get leads coming in, and the leads doesn't respond back to the appointment, or they just kind of be in that same loophole of getting called back up or not responding back to over here, some people might just lose them off. So the best way I have seen right now is to have a community that you can build inside different channels, maybe Facebook groups, maybe newsletter, probably school group as well, and then just post valuable content inside that community, which helps a lot to convert these people in long term. So again, first right now is to have an AI agent which call the leads for yourself, convert them into appointments and make sure they are pre-screened. Second, having a AI agent which kind of calls those appointment and make sure the appointment shows up on the calendar itself. And third is having a community which you can build yourself, and then just funnel down all the people who are responding back to the campaign into the funnel, and then from there into a community of yourself which you can of course host and post multiple webinars, seminars, or just valuable content in the group. and have a reliable audience growing from there as well. And that is the best way, to actually get 3 to 4 close deals a month. So I hope this video makes sense over here, to exactly implement your AI agent. So if you have any questions and if you want to implement an AI agent for your business inside a business, of course your mortgage business, we're actually helping loan officers to completely make a system in their business which can get them leads from different ad campaign, have a community for the business right now, and also build AI agents which can help them get 3 to 4 deals a month every single time, just by having a seamless flow of leads, and at the same time building a community of themselves of leads and prospects which they can close later on as well. So if you're interested, the link down below, go there, confirm the call with me, and I'm going to show you exactly what the complete steps look like, and if you're interested to help you get you at 3 to 4 deals a month as well. All right, I hope this video was informational. If it was, share with your fellow loan officers and mortgage brokers, and subscribe as well, and I'll see you next time.